Welcome back. Each year, more than 500,000 Americans require knee replacement surgery. Now, orthopedic surgeons with the Western Connecticut Health Network are using a new procedure that gives patients pain relief and allows them to keep their knee without having to go through that surgery. Joining me this morning, Dr. Daniel Fish. Thanks so much, Doc, for coming in this morning. So you were saying you might not have to have a knee replacement.
Yes, this is another option that we have for people. As you said, 500,000 people undergo a total knee replacement in the United States every year, and we've come up with a procedure that treats painful lesions in the knee, and it's been very helpful in terms of providing pain relief and allowing people to get their life back and keeping people from having to have a knee replacement.
Is this pain-free? Is it easier than going through knee surgery?
Well, it is a knee surgery. The injections require a 30-minute trip to the operating room. But
or the knee replacement, rather.
Yeah, the knee replacement, people have it's a big procedure and usually requires a couple of nights in the hospital. The procedure we're talking about today is an outpatient procedure, and it takes about 30 minutes to do. And for the selected patients, it's an excellent option for them.
Okay, and it doesn't take that long, right?
That's true.
The whole thing.
That's true. And
who would need this?
Well, often we didn't. This procedure's been done since about 2011, and I've about 2.5 years of experience with about 17 patients so far. What we found on the MRI is that people will develop a bone marrow lesion or a stress fracture in either the top of their tibia, their shin bone, or the end of their femur, their thigh bone. And we have devised putting in a calcium phosphate product that we inject into the bone to treat the stress fractures. And that's been very helpful in terms of relieving pain.
And talk about the feedback from the patients, the 17 patients. Can you talk a little bit about that feedback?
Well, to my knowledge, we've done very well with all of them. We've had, it's painful for the first couple of days after the procedure, which we expect, but within about 2 days, the pain is quite well managed, and people have been very pleased because they were looking at a knee replacement before, and this 30-minute procedure has been able to keep them from having to undergo the bigger procedure. And
can you describe the procedure a little bit more for us?
Yes, it's basically like a caulking procedure where we have found areas on MRI.
Oh, we're seeing right there, Doc.
Oh, there we go. There's a picture of it. That's a guide that we use in the operating room, and there is a metal cannula that we use. It's like a needle, and I don't know if we can see it on the screen, but then this goes into the bone that we inject it in the operating room percutaneously, meaning through the skin, into the bone, and it allows us to inject the material. I don't know if that'll show for us, but inject the material into the bone and provide people with the pain relief. The material goes in liquid. In room temperature, it's liquid. Once it hits the 98-degree body temperature, it solidifies and it becomes weight-bearing. And this is a calcium phosphate product that will change to regular bone over a year or so. So it provides them with the caulking to strengthen the bone, and then it becomes normal bone where it was a stress fracture before.
Wow, and that recovery time for this?
Recovery time's fairly quick. People are usually very uncomfortable for a couple of days after the procedure, but once the material sets, the pain is usually resolves, and people are able to walk on it without too much difficulty, and a little sore for a week or two afterward, but I've had very good results in terms of this.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Fish, for coming on this morning and talking about the new procedure. We appreciate it.
I appreciate the opportunity to come in.
All right, thanks again. And you can find more information about the procedure. Just log on to our website, WTNH.com, go to the On Air tab, and pull down the Good Morning Connecticut weekend section. And severe weather continues to slam parts of the South. Coming up on Good Morning Connecticut, just how much rain fell in one day and when will the rain let up? And Donald Trump campaigning in Connecticut, why dozens of stretchers were leaving the rally. Plus,